What's up everybody, Tiffany Outdoors here. Today I want to plant another one of my 10-gallon vivariums with a tree. Stay tuned. There's the hawk. Before there was a Tiffany Outdoors, there was Tiffany the farmer.
Follow U-turn when possible.
No, we're not U-turning.
Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, Boo. What?
I'm starting with the vivarium that has the ice wall background. Y'all remember this? Now it's time to plant it, and I'm going to start this off the way I do all my other ones. I'm going to do a drainage layer, the screen, charcoal, and then substrate. Next goes in my screen. Next layer is charcoal, and this is lumpwood charcoal. Then my substrate. I'm going to mound it up back here in this left-hand rear corner. That's where I'm going to put my tree. It'll be like a tree on a hill. I like how that's mounded up there, right in that area there. That's where I'm going to plant my tree. And this is what I'm planting. It's called a China doll. Random Seneca. Okay. And this is what it looks like. I need to do a little bit of trimming there, but this is the tree, and it's got three trunks, if you will, and I'm going to plant all three of those in here. But first I need to do some trimming up here. Those leaves that look pretty bad and kind of brown, we're going to trim that up. I'm not going to throw these away. I want to see if I can get another tree out of this and see how it does. So I'm going to put this in some water with some fish tank water as a little bit of fertilizer and just some regular dechlorinated tap water and see how these do. Now I'm going to put a piece of this dragon stone in, just for a small focal point, but not as a main part of the build. I can just find a suitable spot for it. There we go. Now to fill this all in with moss. Got some beautiful star moss here that I want to use to plant the whole landscape of this. This is really grown in very well and it looks great. Time to get this in a vivarium. I'm going to start in at the back and work my way forward. I'm going to pull this up as a whole piece. Here's my screen, and then I'm going to lightly scrape off the charcoal layer and take this whole piece as a mat. I can break pieces off of it and start planting. I don't know what this little plant is, but it's going in. I have some moss here that's not doing quite so well, but I'm hoping that I can revive it in there, in this setting here. With lots of watering and light, I believe it will bounce right back. Right here in front, I'm going to throw in a couple decorative stones. This moss here in the front is pretty dried out, so that's why it's kind of looking a little dormant. So I'm going to make sure I water these pretty good, get them nice and wet and moist, and hopefully these will bounce back. If this does not bounce back, then I have some other moss that I can put in its place. There's some deep voids right here. I want to fill those in with some soil just to give it a fuller look and something for the moss to grow up into. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed this build just as much as I did. The tree on the hill, that's what I'm going to call this vivarium. I'm going to add some springtails in there to keep the mold down to a minimum. And I'm going to keep an eye on this moss that's in the front that looks a little dormant. We'll see if that springs back. I hope it does, fingers crossed. I'm going to give it plenty of light, plenty of water. And then in 1 week, I'm going to start giving it a little bit of the fish tank water for nutrients and nitrogen, so it'll help it bounce back a little bit better. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright y'all, if you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.